Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, and welcome to Red Sox baseball. Well, the Red Sox here with a week left to go in August, dropping 2 out of 3 to the New York Yankees over the weekend, and it's time to check out the standings. It's that time of year as we take a look at the American League East. The Red Sox do trail the Yankees now as a result of dropping 2 out of 3 by 7.5 games. The Rangers are a game back of the Red Sox in the wild card. Don't forget about the Rays. They're 3 back. And tonight's opponent, the Chicago White Sox, 7.5 games back. I had the chance to sit down with the Red Sox closer earlier today and ask him what the Red Sox thought process should be right now.
I think the biggest thing with us is staying focused on the task at hand, not worrying about who's in front of us, who's behind us, because as you well know, you look in the rearview mirror and you can get caught very easily. So I think we need to stay focused on what we're doing and obviously keep grinding the season out. I mean, there's 40 or so games left, and I think that's what it feels like to me. But I think that's the biggest thing for us is to stay focused on the task at hand and not worry about this, that, and the other, and hopefully we can just keep doing what we've been doing.
Well, the first thing the Red Sox are going to focus on is the Chicago White Sox. We're back with more from the fans after this. Four-game series between the Red Sox and the White Sox. Welcome back inside the broadcast booth as the Red Sox welcome the Chicago White Sox to town for the first time in 2009. It's a White Sox team that is 2.5 games back of the Detroit Tigers in the American League Central, and a lot of baseball left. They're in the stretch of which they play 17-23 away from Chicago. Look inside the numbers. Gordon Beckham, a newcomer, 31 road games, has got it going. Of course, last year, season-ending injury for Carlos Quentin. This year he's been healthy all year and playing well. AT Brzezinski in 19 games with a .328 average. They play at Boston, New York, and Minnesota over the next 10 games. Is going to be a tough time for the Chicago White Sox, but tonight's the first of 4, and they face Clay Buchholz. Buchholz has had a bad draw. He's been matched up against Verlander, Halladay, and Sabathia, other teams' aces, but his manager has been pleased with his work.
He's done a very good job. I think the biggest thing is as the game starts speeding up or you get into the important part of the game when guys are on, the game's going quicker, he's showing more ability to control that. He's when there's contact, he's not running away from his fastball. He's getting some ground ball contact in big situations, which then sets up that good changeup.
We welcome in Jerry Remy, who's back in the lineup for us, and back in the lineup for the Red Sox tonight is David Ortiz.
Well, of course, David Ortiz had last night off. Had a great game here on Saturday, going the other way against A.J. Burnett for a home run, and that's a terrific sign for David Ortiz. When he can do this at Fenway Park, that means he's right on the baseball, and, of course, taking that one into the monster seats. Why, said Burnett, why? Because he hit it a long way. This has been quite a turnaround for David Ortiz. The first 49 games of the season, only a 188 batting average and 1 home run. But over the last 65 games, a 265 batting average, 19 home runs, and 54 runs batted in, the on-base percentage of .359. You know, Don, whether it's third in the lineup, fifth in the lineup, sixth in the lineup, seventh in the lineup, it doesn't matter. Hot David Ortiz is very important to this ball club.
Well, tonight the Red Sox have to deal with Jose Contreras, who is 5-11 on the season. The first pitch from Fenway is next. Southwest Airlines, your Boston area Lexus dealers, Sullivan Tire, your New England Jeep dealers, Hess, Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer of the New England Sports Network, and by Toyota's official website for deals via Toyota.com. Good evening once again, everybody. Welcome back to Fenway Park for the first of 4 between the Red Sox and the White Sox. Amazingly, as part of the schedule, this is the first visit of the year for the White Sox. And of course, the Red Sox have not yet been to Chicago.
No, they'll head there on the next road trip, but the White Sox only 2.5 games behind the Detroit Tigers for that lead in the Central Division. Ozzie Guillen, of course, now longtime manager of the White Sox, and you can see the standings in the Central. The Tigers, of course, with the 2.5 game lead. The Twins 4.5 back, and that's really it. After that, the Indians and Royals playing out the rest of the season.
Well, for the White Sox, maybe easier to obtain the division than it would be the wild card at this stage, as the Red Sox take the field as they do. Let's check out the starting 9 for the White Sox. Scott Podsednik leads it off in center field with Gordon Beckham at third base. Jermaine Dye in right field bats third. Jim Thome's in the DH. Paul Konerko at first base. Carlos Quinton in left field. A.J. Brzezinski does the catching. He bats seventh. Alexei Ramirez at shortstop bats eighth. And Jason Nix at second base bats ninth. On the mound for the Red Sox is Clay Buchholz. Brings a 2-3 record into tonight's action, just under 4. Earned run average of 3.99. Opponents hitting at .292 against Buchholz. He outdueled Roy Halladay last time out in a 6-1 win. He went 6 innings, giving up 1 run, struck out 4, walked a batter, and picked up his second win of 2009.
The Red Sox defense is brought to you by TD Bank North. The Red Sox are 6th in the American League with 69 errors on the season. Mike Lowell will be at third base. Alex Gonzalez at shortstop. Dustin Pedroia at second, and Kevin Youkilis at first. Left to right, Jason Bay, Jacoby Ellsbury, and J.D. Drew, and Victor Martinez doing the catching for Buchholz.
Umpiring crew, the crew chief, Tim Sheeta has the play tonight, calling the balls and strikes. James Hoy at first base, Rob Davidson at second base, and Jeff Nelson is the umpire at third. Where available, this telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. Enjoy the game.
Buenas noches, amigos.
Right now, very comfortable conditions, 71 degrees. Blue skies above. Wind blowing in lightly at 4 miles per hour and mostly cloudy throughout the rest of the night. Here's the forecast as the Red Sox continue this lengthy homestand. The Yankees are gone after New York took 2 out of 3 from the Red Sox, and now the White Sox are here before the arrival of the Toronto Blue Jays. And after the Yankees leave, the Red Sox find themselves 7.5 games back of New York. But on top in the wild card for Terry Francona, and taking on the AL Central again, and the Red Sox are 16-6 against the AL Central. Winners 10 of the last 12 games. And the White Sox here for the next 4.
It's amazing you go this deep into the season, into August, and it's the first time you've seen a ball club.
Return of Mark Kotsay, of course, a member of the Chicago White Sox, not in the starting lineup tonight for Chicago. First pitch of the game is in there for strike 1 to Scott Podsednik. Podsednik had 293, 4 homers, and 37 runs driven in. It has been amazing that Buchholz has been matched up against other teams' aces really for the last 3 outings. It started with CC Sabathia in New York, then Justin Verlander here at Fenway Park, and then Roy Halladay last time out. Jason Bay back a few steps for out number 1.
And Buchholz certainly has held his own in those 3 starts. He did pick up a couple of losses, one against the Yankees, one against Detroit, but got that win, as you mentioned, Don, last time out against Roy Halladay.
He's had 1 previous start against the White Sox. He's 0-1. Gave up 5 earned runs in 3 innings pitched. So just his 2nd start in his career against Chicago. There's Gordon Beckham, who takes ball 1 outside. Beckham, a rookie who has 7 homers and 45 runs batted in. He's played now 69 consecutive games. It's a 2-hopper to third base. Mike Lowell with a toss across, and keeping his foot in the bag was Youkilis, 2 down.
Mike Lowell with that sidearm flip across the diamond, and Kevin Youkilis had to make some fancy footwork over at first base to make the catch. You'll see Beckham slide into first base, but Youkilis in control of the baseball and the foot on the bat.
The key matchup is brought to you by your New England Honda dealers. Jermaine Dye against Clay Buchholz, 2 for 2 with a solo home run. It's been a slow second half for Dye, who's hitting at 186 since the All-Star break. Started off red hot, hit 302 at the break. Overall, 24 homers, 71 runs batted in. Hit 20 home runs before the break for the 4th time in his career. As he chops 1 foul. Mentioned a bad second half so far for Dye, and so far in August it's been more of the same. 24 home runs on the year, but just 1 in the month of August. Only 13 hits altogether. And there for strike 2, and it's 1-2.
Slide it down in the zone there by Clay Buchholz. So Jermaine Dye thought it was a little bit too low. It's not where the catcher catches it, it's where it goes across the plate. You can see the frustration by Jermaine Dye. Thought that ball was too low.
Back to the mound. Buchholz fields and tosses underhanded. It's a 1-2-3 first to Clay Buchholz. Red Sox coming up from Fenway. Back at Fenway, Red Sox coming up, and the Red Sox lineup is brought to you by New England Chevy dealers. Jacoby Ellsbury leads it off in center field with Dustin Pedroia at second base. Victor Martinez doing the catching tonight, batting third with Kevin Youkilis at first. David Ortiz is a DH. Jason Day in left. Mike Bull at third base, bats seventh. J.D. Drew is in right field, batting eighth. And Alex Gonzalez at shortstop, bats ninth. There's Jacoby Ellsbury standing in and taking strike one from Jose Contreras, who actually has spent time at AAA this year. 37-year-old who's 5-11 overall. Started the year 0-5. Ellsbury to deep right field, sending Dye back onto the warning track to make the catch in front of the bullpen wall. Long drive for Ellsbury, but he's out number one.
Pretty good charge put in this here by Jacoby Ellsbury, but Jermaine Dye right back to the wall to make the catch. And let's take a look at the White Sox defense in 13th in the American League. Gordon Beckham at third base, Alexi Ramirez at shortstop, Jason Nix at second, and Paul Konerko at first. Left to right, Carlos Quinton, Scott Pasednik, and Jermaine Dye. AJ Brzezinski doing the catching for Contreras.
One down here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's Dustin Pedroia, and he takes strike one.
See Contreras' numbers against the Red Sox are not real good. 3-5 with an 8.82 ERA.
He's given up 49 earned runs to the Red Sox. That is in 50 innings pitched. And again, he started the year 0-5 with an 8.19 earned run average over his first 6 starts. They sent him down to AAA Charlotte on May 10th. The call back up on June the 8th has been here ever since, and overall 5-11. There are the numbers against the Red Sox, which have not been good. He's not pitched here at Fenway since July of 07. On the right field line, foul.
Red Sox will see the fastball, the split-fingered fastball, and the slider and curveball from Contreras.
It's a list you don't want to get on.
Don't want to be part of that list, do you?
But he's on it. He's got 11. Originally signed by the Yankees as a free agent back in 03, traded by the Yankees. Esteban Loaiza, part of that deal. Pedroia straightens it out to deep left. Back goes Quinton at the wall. It's off the wall. Quinton plays the carom. Pedroia to second with a stand-up double.
39 doubles on the season now. Ties him for third most in the American League. Everything goes away from Pedroia, but he tries to go down and in. And Dustin finds that left field wall for the stand-up double.
One out, Pedroia at second base. Victor Martinez coming up. Back doing the catching again tonight for Clay Buchholz. It's a .293, 20 homers, 83 runs batted in. His work between Cleveland and Boston. Pedroia taken off for third. He's going to be out. No, safe. Throw beat him, but he eludes the tag.
Well, he did some fancy work with his hands to avoid that tag at third base. And give credit to the umpire, Nelson, for staying with this. It looked like he was going to be out. The throw's going to certainly beat him. Here comes the tag. Watch Pedroia's hand. Goes over and then gets the foot on. I believe he got the foot on maybe before the tag. That's very, very close.
Ozzie Guillen out there to argue. A.J. Brzezinski certainly thought they had him. His throw was there in plenty of time.
One more look at third base. Now watch Pedroia pick up that left hand. And does his foot get on the bag before the tag? Maybe not.
Red Sox get a break there.
Number 17 on the season for Pedroia.
The infield in here in the first inning. With Pedroia at third base and one out.
You don't see this very often, do you? First inning, infield in.
Ozzie Guillen still not buying it. And Krasinski's thrown out 21% base stealers on the year. Thought he had Pedroia at third base. Instead, he's 90 feet away. As Victor Martinez takes ball 2, 2-1. And this White Sox team trying to get back to the postseason again. Of course, they had the one-game playoff last year with the Minnesota Twins, advanced, and then lost to the Tampa Bay Rays in the division series. In there for strike 2, 2-2. In the midst of a winnable American League Central. Only 2.5 games back of the Tigers to start the night.
And even though Minnesota's under 500 by a couple of games, they're still in it.
Never count out Ron Gardenhire, as we found out over the years. This one chopped back over the glove of Contreras. Nix looked the runner back and throws out Martinez.
That was that split-fingered fastball by Contreras, and of course with the infield in, Pedroia was not going on contact. There's that splitters at sea going down and away from Martinez. Looks like Contreras tipped this a little bit with the glove, slowed it down, and then Nix had to make the play to first base. Red Sox not going on contact. That's why Pedroia remained at third base.
So 2 down, Pedroia at third, and Kevin Youkilis the batter. Youkilis with 22 home runs now, 72 runs batted in. Tied a career high Saturday with 2 home runs. Overall, his 8th multi-home run game, 3rd this season. Contreras with the good forkball. If it's working well, it can be very difficult. If it's not working well, you get to him, as the Red Sox have in the past. There's a strike in the count, 1-1.
Showing the Red Sox a lot of sliders here in the first inning. Except the first strike on Youkilis with the slider.
Up and away, and it's 2-1. Youkilis with a good series against New York. Out straight back, and it's 2-2.
Best fastball that Contreras has featured here in the first inning, 94 miles an hour, and up in the zone just a little bit.
Up and away that time for ball 3, full count. And Poppy waiting on deck, batting out of the 5 spot tonight. And back in the Red Sox lineup tonight. Nicholas fouls it off, and the at-bat continues. Dustin Pedroia at third base, 2 down here in the Boston first inning. Strike 3 call. Youkilis hates it, but he's out number 3 of the first. Done with 1, no score. You may not have been lucky enough to appear on the new trivia show Pocket Money, presented by H Ticket, but you can still test your sports knowledge with the Pocket Money online quiz. Go to NESN.com/pocketmoney now. That's NESN.com/pocket-money. Jim Thome grounds the first pitch foul by the Red Sox dugout. A little later on, we'll get the chance to meet Paulie Fitzgerald, the host of Pocket Money. It's coming up a little bit later. Jim Thome, Paul Konerko, Carlos Quentin. Second inning for the White Sox, who went in order in the first. It's 0-2.
Excellent changeup there by Clay Buchholz, but mostly fastballs in that first inning. But here's the changeup, and has Thome off balance.
To right field, Drew coming in to make the catch on the sinking liner.
After that changeup, he tried to sneak that fastball by Thome inside, but he cleaned it out, hit it hard, run a line, but right at J.D. Drew. That's a dangerous spot right there to pitch to Jim Thome. Fortunately for the Red Sox, it was on a line and right at Drew in right field.
One out here in the second inning, 4 in a row retired by Buchholz. And here's Paul Konerko. Konerko with 274 in the year, with 20 home runs, with 72 runs batted in.
I don't want to make you nervous, Don, tonight, but it's quite possible the President of the United States could be watching this ball game.
It's a good point.
Out of Martha's Vineyard. Of course, they have NESN all over the place down there.
I think he watched. Oh, this is true. He's also a big White Sox fan.
And he's a White Sox fan.
Yeah, that's true. That changes everything.
And maybe every time the White Sox make it out, you could go, take that, Mr. President. I understand he's renting you a place down there.
This one skips in, and it's ball 3, 3-1. This is my first time. Welcome. You're on TV. Very formal. Konerko in the last 14 games hitting at just 146. Swing and a miss and a full count.
A two-seam fastball here by Clay Buchholz, working down and in on Paul Konerko.
Konerko had a down year last year, just 62 RBIs this year. He's already surpassed last year's total. And he takes ball 4, first base runner of the night for Chicago. Look at this. Looks like an athlete.
Tito back in the days with the Indians.
He's got the good hair going. Or some hair going. Carlos Quentin, of course, out a lot of last year, not part of the postseason roster for the White Sox last year, injured. Been a part of their team all year this year, and at times last year looked like he was an MVP candidate. This year has quieted down quite a bit, a 237 average, 14 homers, 33 runs batted in.
Now, if he had stayed healthy, I think last year he probably had a pretty good chance to win that thing. And once he went down, that certainly opened the door for Dustin Pedroia to become the most valuable player. But I thought Quentin was going to be the winner had he stayed healthy.
I would agree. This one fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1.
Quentin currently on a 6-game hitting streak.
Mentioned the White Sox in a stretch now where they play 17 of 23 games away from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. The Red Sox, as part of their next trip, will go to Chicago First to Tampa Bay and then to play the White Sox. Down and away, and it's 2-1 to Carlos Quentin. Quentin ended up, even with the injury last year, finishing 5th in the AL MVP voting. At the time of his injury, he was hitting at .288, 36 home runs, and 100 RBIs. He was an American League All-Star last year, but of course there was the eventual AL MVP winner. He'll be covering the bag if there's a steal. 2-1. There's no steal, and it's ball 3.
Well, if there is a steal, it'll be a story because Konerko does not have one yet this year.
But he's got it covered if he does. I saw mouth closed. Look at him, he feels fast.
Whoop.
That's what he does all the time. Standing on the bag or not, Clay Buchholz, once he's made his mind up he's throwing over, he is throwing over.
That's holding him close, isn't it?
Yes. Strike 2, full count. Second straight full count to a batter.
Good location for that fastball from Buchholz. Everything in the favor of Carlos Quentin. A 3-1 count. He's looking middle in, but no, he gets the fastball away. Once again, throw to first base.
There goes Konerko on 3-2, and it's ball 4. So back-to-back walks allowed by Buchholz.
Buchholz had a 5-walk game a couple of games ago against the Yankees. And that draws Victor Martinez out for a little conversation with his pitcher.
With one out, he walks Konerko, walks Quentin, and now A.J. Pierzynski coming up. Pierzynski at .313, 13 homers, and 37 runs batted in. He's now 9th in average in the American League with his .313 batting average. Second among American League catchers, trailing only Joe Mauer. Mauer hitting at .378. On the ground up the middle by the dive of Pedroia. Konerko being waved around. Ellsbury is up and throwing towards third base. Throw there is not in time. Throw to second is not in time. White Sox get a run and lead it 1-0.
A lot of things going on this particular play here. First in double play depth, you see Pedroia dive for the ball. He can't get it or knock it down. Some very aggressive base running by the Chicago White Sox. His first to throw to third base. There's no chance there. Lowell returns to try to get Pierzynski at second, and he beats it.
So everybody is safe and a run in for Chicago. The walks really hurting Buchholz right now. One of them has instantly turned into a run. The other is standing at third base. Alexei Ramirez, the batter for the White Sox. He takes ball 1 outside. There's a .275 heading into tonight's action. 14 homers and 56 runs batted in. Missed 17 games earlier this year with a sprained right ankle. And has hit at .294 in the last 15 games since returning. One O's in there for strike one, 1-1. He's been very good in this situation as he bats with runners at second and third and one away.
He's got 56 runs batted in, and that's hitting down in the batting order for the White Sox.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Fastball that time from Buchholz.
Ramirez pretty much a free swinger. He's only walked 37 times this season, but that is almost double the amount that he walked last season. Just 18 walks last year.
Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Well, the inning started with Jim Thome lining out to right, but a walk for Konerko, a walk for Quentin, and a single to center field for AJ Pierzynski, who drives in a run, takes second on the throw. So with one out, a run in, runners at second and third. Fouled off to the right. It's still 1-2. A lot of sliders so far from Clay Buchholz.
It's funny, Terry Francona was saying this afternoon in his press conference that when he's been in trouble, he's relied mostly on his fastball, which they like to see. In this case, he's been going to a lot of breaking balls.
This one wrap foul. When you think about his no-hitter and all the breaking balls and how sharp they were that night in particular, it seemed like he left him for a little while after the no-hitter, and he was battling that. Certainly the fastball was great conversation, and his placement of the fastball, control of it. It has been a battle for him to get back to where he was initially.
You get kind of past that point. You get better this year down in the minor leagues.
High drive to left field, sending Bay back onto the track, front of the wall to make the catch. Tagging at third is Quentin, and he will score the second White Sox run. Chalk that up as no on the wall and left here for Jason Bay. He got back there, realized he had just enough room, and against the wall made the catch. The visitors may back off and play it off the wall.
Yeah, Don, Clay Buchholz is lucky that ball stayed in the ballpark. That was a changeup that was high. And you see Bay going back to the wall and make the catch. But here's the pitch. It's a high changeup. And just out in front of it a little bit was Alexei Ramirez. But that's not the location Buchholz wants that pitch.
So two down, AJ Pierzynski at second base. Jason Nix the batter. Broken back grounder to third. Lowell will go across the diamond to first for the out. That ends the inning. But the White Sox get 2 runs off Clay Buchholz. It's 2-0 Chicago. Turned out to be a beautiful night at Fenway Park, but it's the White Sox who score first. They get 2 in the top half of this, the second inning. Walks a problem for Clay Buchholz. He walks 2, and both of them turn into runs. Red Sox come to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. David Ortiz, Jason Bay, and Mike Lowell to bat. Into the shift for Big Papi, who takes strike 1. They send Jason Nix in the short right, the second baseman. Limited 229, now 20 home runs. It's 75 runs batted in.
Decent numbers for Ortiz against Contreras. 273 in his career with a home run.
Broken back grounder to Nix in short right. And Ortiz retired for the first out of the second inning.
That's that split-fingered fastball from Contreras right toward the end of the bat of David Ortiz, and the bat just snaps. Just the handle left in the hand of David Ortiz. That ground ball heads out to the outfield where Nix makes the play.
One down for Jason Bay. Bay with 7 home runs in his last 15 games. He was stuck on 20 home runs for better than 60 at bats. The home runs are coming again, and he now has 27 on the season. After the 0-1, a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
27 ties him with Kendry Morales for 6th place in the American League. Carlos Pena the leader with 34.
And as you saw, Carlos Pena's Tampa Bay Rays out to a 3-0 advantage over the Jays tonight. Contreras elevating in 94. Bay almost went after it. Speaking of home runs, the Red Sox did not have a home run last night. A stretch of 8 straight games in which they had multi-home runs was snapped without one. It's the longest of its kind in franchise history.
Hey, Pie Candy. Pie Candy.
2-2 to Bay. To left and in for a base hit for Bay. Second Boston hit of the night.
Looked like a slider that time that Contreras left up in the zone, and Jason Bay jumps all over it. It was a very flat slider. Bay rolls those wrists over for the line drive base hit.
One down, Jason Bay at first. Mike Lowell, the batter. Oh, the good series against the Yankees went 5 for 9 in the series. A double and a home run. In there for strike 1, 1-1. For a charitable casino night of games, music, and fun, come to Mike Lowell's Club 25 night at the Copa after the game this Sunday, August 30th, in the new House of Blues. A limited number of $25 tickets for the events were just released. Call 617-226-6800 or visit RedSoxFoundation.org for more info. Advance tickets are required, and of course the proceeds benefit the Mike Lowell Foundation and programs for low-income families struggling with cancer and inner-city youth baseball. Lowell fouls it off, and it's 2-2. Mike and his teammates earlier today Getting ready for Mike Lowell's event coming up on Sunday night in preparation. And again, a limited number of $25 tickets for the events were just released. This one's outside. Again, if you are interested, 617-226-6800. One out, Jason Bay at first, and a 3-2 count to Mike Lowell.
See if Bay's going here on the 3-2 count. He is.
Well, with a 7-game hitting streak heading into tonight's action, 10 for 28 during the streak. There goes Bay again. Lowell grounds one left side. Ramirez to the backhand. Nice play. A rangy play from the shortstop Alexei Ramirez to retire Lowell as Bay takes second, 2 down.
It looks like Alexei Ramirez in the splits right here as he goes to make that play in the ground ball. Of course, with the runner off at first base, the only play was to first, and he's able to get Lowell by quite a bit. Well, with the Red Sox putting the man in motion, at least just keep away from the inning double play.
So 2 down, Bay at second, and here's J.D. Drew batting out of this 8 spot where he's been batting out of lately. Well, you got a pretty good lineup when you get the likes of J.D. Drew batting 8th. $15 homers, 49 runs batted in.
They've tried more combination of lineups this year than I can remember in quite some time.
And of course, part of that lately because of the arrival of Victor Martinez and the rotation that has created. Doing the catching tonight after back-to-back starts by Jason Baraton. This one gets through A.J. Brzezinski, and Jason Bay will take third.
Slider that just goes straight down, bounces, and right underneath the glove of A.J. Brzezinski.
They charge Contreras with a wild pitch and gets Bay to third.
Overthrowing the slider that time.
Drew taken all the way and takes ball 4 as he heads down to first base. First walk given up by Jose Contreras. So 2 down, first and third, and here comes Alex Gonzalez. Since joining the Red Sox, a 194 average with a home run, 3 runs batted in.
And only 1 for 12 in that Yankee series.
Rod Barajas has hit a grand slam for the Toronto Blue Jays, and just like that, Jays on top now. Barajas did damage against the Red Sox when the Red Sox were in Toronto. Bay at third, Drew at first, with 2 outs here in the Boston second inning. Popped up, foul ground. Brzezinski coming back towards the seats has no play.
Only 3 at bats for Gonzalez in his career against Contreras, and he has 1 hit.
Runner at first goes. Brzezinski throws down. Coming plateward is Bay. He'll score. Through in the rundown, and then finally tag in. So they elect to throw through. Bay scores for the first Red Sox run of the night. The inning is over. It's 2-1 Chicago. Run back. It is 2-1 White Sox as we play along to the third inning. Scott Podsednik leading it off for the White Sox. Take strike one.
A strange way for the Red Sox to pick up a run in last inning.
Grounded back up the middle into center field. Podsednik on at first base with a leadoff single to begin the third.
So the Red Sox picked up their first run of the ball game. You see J.D. Drew off at first base. This stage of the game, the catcher throwing through, and once Jason Bay saw that ball go through, he just scores easily. J.D. gets caught up in the run out and eventually tagged out. But that's how the Red Sox pick up their first run of the game.
I asked you in between innings. I guess I'll ask you again. What are the determining factors there as a catcher as to whether or not to throw through?
A lot of times later on in the ball game, they probably wouldn't do that. You know, this early in the game, they don't mind giving up the one run to get the third out of an inning.
Runner takes off. The throw is into center field. Podsednik gets back up again, stops, and the throw behind him as he gets back to the bag.
Now Podsednik picks up his 21st steal of the season. This ball by Victor Martinez airmailed into center field. Knew he had to rush and just let it zip and fly and past everybody. Podsednik thought about third base but gets back to second. Chicago's 6th in the league in stolen bases. Red Sox come into the game 4th in the league in steals.
In scoring position with nobody out. Gordon Beckham, the batter. 1-0 the count. Pick-off play, and Podsednik back to the bag. Beckham grounded out to third base, first time up. Take strike one, 1-1. The league leaders are brought to you by Olympia Sports. And the category highest batting average, American League leaders among rookies. Beckham at top at 290. Nolan Reimold second for the Baltimore Orioles at 276. Beckham drives it to deep left field. Bay looking up. And that's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run home run for Gordon Beckham. His 8th home run of the year. And the White Sox open up a 4-1 lead.
We mentioned last inning a changeup that he got away with. He got an out on it, a sacrifice fly, but he doesn't get away with this one. That changeup just gets right into the power spot there for Beckham. Stayed up about thigh high, middle in, and Beckham loses it for the 2-run home run. So right now, probably the best pitch for Clay Buchholz. His changeup is not working well for him.
Back to the fastball, and it's strike one to Jermaine Dye. Dye grounded back to the mound, and his only at bat tonight. Well, our first look at Gordon Beckham, and he's got a 2-run home run. High for ball 1, 1-2. Buchholz gives up 2 runs in the second. He's given up 2 runs here in the third. After 1-2-3 first on just 9 pitches. Back to the mound again for Dye. Second time Buchholz has been able to field and throw for out number 1 this time. For every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings or the Sox earn a save, CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox. 1 out here in the 3rd inning for Jim Thome. Thome lined out to right in the 2nd inning. His only at bat.
Ever since that home run on the changeup, it's been nothing but fastballs from Clay Buchholz.
Thome with 564 career home runs. Just moved past Reggie Jackson for sole possession of 12th place on the all-time list. That's 5 home runs to tie Rafael Palmeiro for 11th place on the all-time list. Battled some lower back tightness earlier this season, but has been pretty healthy this year, all in all. 1-2. Good breaking ball.
Good curveball that time from Clay Buchholz, the over the top 12-6 variety.
Strikes out Thome, and there's 2 down here in the 3rd.
And at least he has not lost his confidence in the changeup. A changeup right there to Thome to pick up the strikeout.
So 2 down, Paul Konerko, the batter. He walked in the 2nd inning. His back-to-back walks for Buchholz in the 2nd, Konerko and Quinton. And they both scored. Chops it foul. He's down 0-2. Buchholz has received run support so far this season for the Red Sox. Boston has scored 30 runs of support in his 38 and the 3rd innings pitched this year, an average of 6.8 runs per 9 innings. Framed by Martinez, but it's outside. 1-2. As Made one appearance against the White Sox in his career. He allowed 5 runs and 7 hits in 3 innings at U.S. Cellular Field in August of 2008. Give up home runs to Tomey, Quinton, and Dye in that outing. Ground ball to short. Gonzalez gets it there in plenty of time to retire the side. A 2-run shot for Gordon Beckham, a 4-1 White Sox lead. Last of the third, Alex Gonzalez leads it off and takes ball 1 high. Yes, Gonzalez, Salisbury, and Pedroia to bat here in the third. Gonzalez was batting last inning where J.D. Drew tried to steal second. Got in the rundown, allowing Jason Bay to score from third base, and the lone Red Sox run of the night. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 to Gonzalez. Contreras, 37 years of age now. Most wins he's had in any season was 15 back in 05 with the White Sox. He was 15-7. Double figures in wins in 05, 06, and 07. Last year, 7-6. 5-11 this year. Up the middle and into center field, a base hit for Alex Gonzalez to start the home half of the third inning. Hey, Sox fans, remember every game night at midnight to tune in to Nesson for Sox in 2. It's the Sox latest matchup replayed in convenient 2-hour format. Sox in 2 is presented by Ace Tickets. Tickets are available for all games. Ace Ticket has your seats. Well, that's pretty good. A convenient 2-hour format. It's too bad we couldn't figure out how we could announce just the replay. Lead runner for Alex Gonzalez is at first. Well, there's strike 1 to Jacoby Ellsbury.
Something you might want to talk to management about, Don. You show up at the studio at 12 o'clock at night.
50th pitch of the night, and it misses for ball 2. Ball 1, 1-1.
See, they won't hear that on Sox in 2 because, that really didn't mean anything. The wind has shifted here at Fenway Park and is now blowing in. Blowing out to start the game, and has shifted over the last 10 minutes or so.
Ellsbury to center field, but Sednick headed back to make the catch. And straight away center field. Back to first goes Gonzalez. A long out for out number 1. It's time for a game break, and Tom Caron, TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Here it is, the White Sox on top 4-1, 1 out. Alex Gonzalez at first base, and Dustin Pedroia coming up. Got a double in the first inning and stole a base. Contreras working out of the stretch. And gets strike 1 in there to Pedroia.
Long time between wins for Contreras. He had one his last time out. That was against the Kansas City Royals. Prior to that, his last win was on July the 8th against the Cleveland Indians.
And 4 losses mixed in between. Here are the numbers in a good outing against Kansas City. 97 pitches in that outing. Two and 1. Since the All-Star break, he's gone 1-4 with a 6.37 earned run average. Little pop up right side. Konerko makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Almost like a half swing there by Dustin Pedroia. Totally fooled. It looked like they expected fastball, didn't get it. Got the slider for Contreras, and it fooled Pedroia. You don't see Dustin take too many swings like that.
So 2 down for Victor Martinez. Grounded out to second base in the first inning. Leadoff single in this inning for Alex Gonzalez. The Red Sox been unable to advance him. Ellsbury flies out to center. Pedroia pops out to first. 2 down. Youkilis on deck as the Red Sox bat here in the third. All 3-3-1. There's a strike, full count.
And Contreras not giving in on the 3-1 count. No fastball to Victor Martinez. He stays with that slider and picks up the outside corner.
Martinez fouls it off on the Red Sox dugout. Do it again, 3-2.
Victor Martinez out ahead of the breaking ball.
Ball 4, and he loses it. Second walk given up by Contreras. Two on, two down, and a chance for Kevin Youkilis. Youkilis struck out looking in the first inning. And then for strike one. Youkilis has not had any success against Contreras in his career. This is updated with that strikeout in the first. He's 0 for 6. Lucas fouls it off and is down 0-2.
It's hard to believe when you look at the numbers for Contreras how he's not better number-wise than what he is. I mean, he's got good stuff. A good live fastball, 94, 95 at times. That slider and that split-fingered fastball, very inconsistent.
Breaking ball fouled off, and it hangs at 0-2. I mentioned he's on a list you don't want to be on. 11 losses, tied for fourth most in the American League. Fifth highest earned run average in the American League, 5.13 ERA. Oh-2 hits Youkilis and loads the bases for Boston.
Wanted to put Youkilis away with a split-fingered fastball on an 0-2 count and gets him right in the arm. A splitter that didn't split.
So a big opportunity here for the Red Sox and for Big Papi. It is the 12th time this year Youkilis has been hit. Kelly Shopik on top of that list with 18 for the Indians. Gonzalez at third base, Martinez at second, Youkilis at first, 2 down. White Sox into that shift. So Ortiz grounded into in the second. Ball 1. Two 2-0.
Right now in this pitch, David Ortiz will be looking for a fastball from the middle in and down. 2-0 count with the bases loaded.
Takes ball 3, 3-0.
Would you green light him?
I would.
I would too.
Bases filled with Red Sox, 2 down. They do, and he grounds one weakly down the first baseline. Contreras bobbles in, a run scores. Everybody's safe.
Well, we've already seen some crazy plays in this game, but boy, Contreras really hurts himself here. All he had to do was pick up the baseball and tag David Ortiz. He's there in plenty of time. He just does not get it in his glove, and Ortiz scored right by him. He could even have let it go, and Konerko had time to pick it up and tag Ortiz. That's a huge break there for the Red Sox. 3-0 count. Ortiz swinging a little dribble down the first base line, and the White Sox can't get it out of it.
So an error charge to Contreras. Nobody to blame but himself. Bases reloaded. 2 down and a chance for Jason Bay. They singled off Contreras in the second inning. Ball 1. Starts Bay with a fastball. Did the same with Ortiz. Two and 0.
72 pitches already for Contreras.
Don Cooper, the pitching coach for the White Sox. Not liking what he's seeing right now. There's a strike. 2 and 1. Martinez now at third, Euclid at second, Ortiz at first. 2 outs here in the third. Ball 3. Ball 4. From third base comes Martinez. It's a 1-run game. 2 walks in the inning, a hit batter, an error from the pitcher.
And again, Contreras did not give in, did not want to give in with that fastball on the 3-1 count. He stays with the slider and he misses low in the zone. So the White Sox should be sitting in the dugout instead of a 4-1 ball game. It's now 4-3.
DJ Carrasco up in the pen for the White Sox as Contreras begins to implode here in the third. Mike Roll takes ball 1.
Another slider.
Eighth member of the Red Sox to bat here in the home half of the third. Line foul, 1-1. Grounded out to shortstop first time up. Bats with the bases loaded in. 2 down. Fouls it off to the right, and it's 1-2. It's been a 19-minute wait so far for Clay Buchholz. There are 50 pitches through the first 3. Ball grounds it foul.
This pitching staff for the Chicago White Sox, they rank second in the league behind the Seattle Mariners. We take a look at the bases loaded for the Red Sox.
That's been their strength in the season. Second to last in defense, and their offense in the middle of the pack. 1-2 gets away. Here comes the tying run. From third, Euclid scores. It's a 4-4 game. For the White Sox, this has been real ugly.
Contreras Contreras with a fastball down. That's a ball there that Brzezinski never shifted over to try to block. Tried to catch it with the glove, and it gets by him. Wild pitch scored on that play. But Brzezinski never really got himself shifted over to try to block that ball, especially with the man on third base.
This will be the 40th pitch of the inning for Contreras.
It's kind of crazy how the Red Sox have scored these runs so far tonight.
They've had only one hit in the inning. Cole pops it up foul. Back and out of play. It's been a 3-run inning with the benefit of only one hit. It's a single by Gonzalez who got this inning started. This is walk 2. Full count. Lowell drives one to deep left. High, deep, and very gone.
Mike Lowell with number 16 on the season. He gets a fastball. A lot of sliders this inning from Contreras, but a fastball hit by Mike Lowell over those monster seats. And that's going to be the night for Contreras. Red Sox got some strange runs in this inning, and then they get the big blast from Mike Lowell.
7-4, Boston on top. 2 outs in the inning, and Jose Contreras is out. As DJ Carrasco comes into the game for Chicago. His 41st appearance, a 4-1 record. Opponent hitting at .273 against Carrasco. Drew pops it up as he gets jammed in foul ground. Beckham, third baseman, makes the catch. It ends the inning. But the Red Sox score 6 times in the inning and lead it 7-4. $500 donated to the Red Sox Foundation for that home run from Mike Lowell, thanks to Hess and Hess Express. Hess committed to helping the cause. Though we head along here to the top half of the fourth inning, a much different looking game now for Clay Buchholz. Red Sox on top. And Carlos Quentin leads it off. Hey, it's great to have with us Paul Fitzy Fitzgerald. What's going on?
Hey, it's great to be up here. Rem Dog, Don Orsillo. Nice to meet you guys, if you'll excuse me. All right, up here in Red Sox booth, just checking that off my bucket list. Now all I got to do is date a supermodel and pilot the Millennium Falcon, and I'm all set.
That's it. That's all.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate that.
What is Pocket Money?
What is Pocket Money? Pocket Money could possibly be the single greatest show in the history of regional cable sports networks. It's a man-on-the-street sports trivia game show by the fans and for the fans. It's the Nesson stimulus package. It's Nesson's way of giving back to all the diehards and the bleacher creatures and the monsters and whatnot. 3 questions, $35. Thanks, everyone, for watching all these years, and they got a guy like me off the street to host the show. That's actually going to be the title of my new book, From Hobo to Host, How I Got the Job on Pocket Money.
Now, what's the toughest question you had to ask?
Ooh, we had a couple of tough questions. A lot of tough questions. The fans acquitted themselves pretty well, but I got 2 that I love that people whiffed on that were really easy, okay?
All right. What do you got?
The first one was I walked up to this guy and he's like, yeah, Fitzy, listen to it. I'm a huge Bruins fan. I got this in the bag, right? I was like, okay. First question was, can you tell me the name of the award that's given out, the giant trophy at the end of the hockey season? And the guy just goes stone cold silent. And then I even turn to him and I say, it rhymes with Danley Bupp. Nothing.
Couldn't do it.
Nothing.
Still didn't get it, huh?
Still didn't get it, surprisingly. He walked over and his dad tore off his shirt and disowned him.
Must have been a soccer fan.
Quentin fouls it off, 2-2. Pocket Money is on tonight. So do you have any huge party before it or anything, like a premiere or anything?
Oh yeah, it's going to be. Actually, just a few minutes ago, I was talking with Brangelina, and they're really excited about the premiere. It was Megan Fox, the Jonas Brothers. Everyone's excited. Nesson throws a whale of a party, dude. It's a really good time. Rem, I'm surprised you weren't there. So you know what I brought was a little something for you guys. I thought maybe it'd be kind of fun. Maybe we could make a donation to the old Jimmy Fund. We could play a little Pocket Money right here live in the booth. How's that sound? Okay.
I don't know. We'll try.
Well, no, again, this is donation money. This isn't Jerry Remy goes and spends it around the corner money. Okay? No. That's a totally different game altogether, Rem Dog, all right? I'd like to join you for that later on. Okay. So there we go. Carlos Quentin flies out to right. He's handsome.
Drew makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
All right.
What do you got?
So one of our favorite games is high-low. There are 3 statements on the card, all right? You can win $10 per, that's $30, all right? I'm going to read you a statement. There is a number in the statement, okay? That number is absolutely all kinds of incorrect.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you guys if that number is too high or if it's too low, okay?
Okay.
You good like that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one for $10 for the Jimmy Fund. Roger Clemens tops the Red Sox all-time leaderboard with 2,211 strikeouts. That number's incorrect. Is that too high or is that too low?
That's too low. Too low.
That's too low? There you go. $10 from the Rem Dog for the Jimmy Fund.
Thank you.
How about that, huh?
That's good.
You like that?
Yeah,
That's
fun.
why he's good.
Yeah.
Doesn't hesitate, right?
Yeah.
Just jumps on that. All right, Mr. Orsillo, this one is for you, okay?
Right.
Ted Williams still has the best Red Sox career batting average ever at .364. That number is incorrect. Would it be too high or would it be too low?
Too high.
It would be too high. That is correct. That's 10 for you, kind sir.
All right.
All right, nice going.
Right? Okay, now we got 10. Now we got 10 apiece.
Yeah.
We can go splitsies on this one. 30. Actually, this one's going to be for you, Wally, okay?
All right.
Here we go. Kyle Yastrzemski, the Yaz, tops the Red Sox charts with 1,612 runs while with the team. That number is incorrect. Too high or is it too low? You can phone a friend if you need to.
Too low.
That's got to be too low.
Too low.
It's got to be too low?
It has to be.
There is no stumping you, Rem Dog. Look at that. You are a juggernaut of Red Sox knowledge. How about that, huh?
Give it to Don. Don, take care of the money. Give it to Jimmy.
It goes from you, and then it goes back in my pocket. Yeah, this will make it into the Jimmy Fund booth. No problem tonight. I'll hit that on the way
All
up.
right, so
see, and that's how it works, guys.
That's how it works. Did anybody punch you or anything on the streets? Did you have anything happen that went badly? I mean, it sounds like a pretty good time.
No, are you kidding me? Like in the promos, when I say, can you believe they're paying me for this? That's actually what it was like. It was a nonstop late May to early August party, dude. We had a wonderful time. Ran into some of the greatest people around town, and as you'll see, that will land in.
Drew can't get it. Kicks off the wall as it's backed up by Ellsbury to second base, and one out double for A.J. Pierzynski.
Second hit of the night for Brzezinski. Got a base hit back in the second inning to drive and a run. This time right to the base of the wall in front of the Red Sox bullpen. That's that changeup again. That one really wasn't that bad. Down and away from Brzezinski, but he hooks it and hooks it off the wall. Of a lot of the changeups that have been hit tonight off Buckholz, that was actually a pretty good one.
Fitzy, where are you from?
That's what I was going to say too, Jerry. It's great.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent.
I was
Spot
listening
on.
to you.
Spot on. I'm going to grow a mustache so I can join the Don Orsillo side-by-side club.
You made a good point. There are a couple of good mustaches.
Oh, Frank Viola has an awesome
Yes.
stash. Dave Roberts. And, of course, the Eck.
That's right. All good mustaches.
Does the Eck have a glow like an aura around him?
I would say so. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he's pretty sharp, right? Yeah. So one day we're wandering around and we're playing pocket money, and you guys are going to love this episode. It comes right smack in the middle of the run. There's this guy, and he says, "Hey, I want to play pocket money." And I turn to my left, and there is a gentleman. To put it kind, he was bald, mustachioed, about 350, 3.5 bills bare minimum, and he was eating his lunch at 4 in the afternoon. You know what that lunch was? My favorite and yours, a Baskin-Robbins ice cream birthday cake. I think Cake Guy's going to get a spinoff.
Well, Fitzy, we look forward to Pocket Money tonight. Thanks for dropping by. We look forward to it.
It's going to be a blast right after Red Sox coverage tonight and 5:30 and 11:30 every night. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Go Sox.
All right, a runner here at second base for the White Sox. It's AJ Brzezinski, Alexei Ramirez. Down to the count 0-2. Grounds it foul and hangs at 0-2. On the ground towards first, Euclid will take it himself. And there's 2 down as Brzezinski takes third. We check in with Tom Karen, TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. So 2 down here in the 4th. Jason Nix takes strike 1. He's got AJ Brzezinski at third base. And 2 down in the inning. Nix grounded out to third base. First time up, 0 for 1. Red Sox getting 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. Red Sox scoring 6 times in the bottom of the third inning.
And the White Sox really should have been back in the dugout with a 4-1 lead. Contreras couldn't handle the ball down the first base line, and later on Mike Lowell with the 3-run home run.
Going to miss 1 and 2.
Big play of the inning right here. Easy play, 3-0 count. Contreras can't handle it. Ortiz had time to stop, go around him, and tag first base. We were pretty good in those questions, huh?
Yeah, we did all right. I was a little nervous. This one grounded foul. It hangs at 1 and 2.
I bet you he couldn't believe we got all 3 of those right.
Cost him some money.
And the last one I was thinking about, could I call a friend?
The lifeline. With their 7 runs tonight, the Red Sox have now scored 656 runs this season. Speaking of runs scored, earn free coffees, save on gas, and get a chance to score prizes with your Dunkin' Run card. Go to DunkinDonuts.com/score for full details. No purchase necessary. The promotion ends December 31st, 2009. 2 down, Pierzynski at third base. 2-2 as a swing and a miss struck him out. Back to the slider to get him. Second K for Buchholz. 7-4 Red Sox. Fundraising goal in this week's telethon by visiting their All-Star online auction on eBay. Bid on more than a dozen unique packages, including joining the Red Sox grounds crew, getting a voicemail from Dennis Eckersley, or a Sox-Yankees weekend getaway. Check out the packages and bid at ebay.com/JimmyFun. Bottom of the 4th inning, Red Sox on top 7-4. Now it's Gonzalez, sprays one into right field. Leadoff base hit to begin the bottom of the 4th inning. He is 2 for 2.
Yeah, it's 2 for 2 after a tough series against the Yankees, going 1 for 12, but hitting out of that 9-hole tonight, picks up his second base hit, inside out swing on a fastball.
Gonzalez at first, Jacoby Ellsbury standing in. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Hit the ball hard twice, though. Flied out to the warning track in right field in the first. Flied out to the warning track in center field in the third.
He picked a bad time to go to center field. That was when that wind was blowing in. Right now, nothing going on as far as the wind goes.
To left center and in for a hit. But Sednick over to play it, bobbles it. Stopping at third is Gonzalez. Into second goes Ellsbury. Second and third, nobody out.
Well, you could really see the slice on that baseball from up here. Coming off the bat of the left-hander, slicing away from Posednik in the outfield. He actually kicks it to Carlos Quinton, but with nobody out, DeMarlo Hill's not going to take a chance in trying to score Gonzalez. Red Sox have a chance here for a big inning. Didn't actually kick it, just kind of shoved it over with his glove.
Second and third, nobody out. Dustin Pedroia, the batter. 1 for 2 with a double back in the first inning. Infield in for the White Sox. Pedroia kind of with a check swing pop out to the first baseman last time up. Breaking ball inside, 2-0. Carrasco coming into the game for Jose Contreras, who lasted just 2 2/3. So White Sox into that pen early tonight. Oh, look out.
That's the last thing you expect on a 2-0 count, a fastball up around your ear.
Strike one, and it's 3-1. Carrasco is second in the American League among relievers in innings pitched. 71 2/3 innings coming into tonight's action. He's given up just 2 earned runs in his last 18 2/3. Fly ball to center field. Posednik going back, makes the catch. As tagging is Gonzalez, he'll score. To third goes Ellsbury, and it's 8-4 Red Sox. Time for another game break, and Tom Karen. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Well, the Red Sox able to get to Roy Halladay last time, and now the Rays getting to Halladay. 8-4, Red Sox getting to the White Sox as they gather another run here in the home half of the fourth. Ellsbury at third base. Victor Martinez, the batter. Rolls it over foul for strike one.
What a good job by Dustin Pedroia. You know, hit the dirt on that 2-0 pitch, and that kind of sticks with you for a while, but he's able to hang in there in the 3-1 count and get that fly ball to center field for the sacrifice fly.
Line caught at second base by Nix. 2 down in the inning. Infield was in, and he makes the grab. Tonight, after the premiere of Pocket Money, stay with Nesson for Sports Desk, presented by Frank Webb Bath Centers. Well, this Friday and Saturday, you can save 10% in all showrooms. Host Catherine Tappan will bring you the latest on Billy Wagner and Tom Brady. Break down game action, plus all the highlights from the AL wildcard race. All coming up tonight, right after the premiere of Pocket Money, only on Nesson.
I'm going to try a promo maybe tonight, Don. I'm trying to. All right. I haven't had one yet since I've been back. You know, trying to break in slowly.
You want the next one?
Depends how long it is.
What it is. 1 is grounded foul. Nicholas struck out, been hit by a pitch.
And Carrasco with a different angle that time against Youkilis, dropping down to the side. Submarine style, and Youkilis tops it foul.
2-2 to Youkilis. Not close or tantalizing enough. Full count. Red Sox have added a run so far here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Youkilis hits another foul.
Red Sox have certainly seen their share of sliders tonight, both from Contreras and now DJ Carrasco.
And the White Sox pen third in the American League in earned run average at 3.69. The bullpen comprised of 6 right-handers and 2 lefties. Grounded foul, still 3-2. Last 26 games, the pen 6-2 with a 2.10 earned run average. Now, Cooper's done a very good job with the White Sox over the years, continues to do so this year. As we mentioned, only Seattle, lower earned run average in the American League.
Covidien, a global healthcare products company, is a proud sponsor of the Boston Red Sox Foundation, helping to address health needs in our communities.
How did it feel?
A little uncomfortable, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to get back in slow.
Three-two again. Youkilis to center field, a base hit. From third comes Ellsbury. Sox lead it 9-4.
What a beautiful at bat that was by Kevin Youkilis. Fouled off a number of pitches and then finally reaches out and punches one up the middle for the base hit. That ball looked like it was about maybe 3 or 4 inches off the outside corner. He's still able to hook it up the middle for the hit. So the Red Sox offense alive tonight.
10-pitch at bat for Youkilis before that RBI single. Gives the Red Sox a 9-4 advantage. Here's David Ortiz. Takes ball 1 inside. Grounded out second in the second. Reached on the error by Contreras in the third inning that opened it up. Since then, the Red Sox have scored 8 times. 6 in the third, 2 so far here in the fourth. Fouled off, evening the count at 2-2. Ortiz power numbers have been coming along over the last month now. 5 home runs in his last 8 games. 20 home runs on the season. Took him a long time to get number 1, a long time to get number 2 or 3, but rolling now. On the ground into the shift. Nixon short right again. Throws out Ortiz. That ends the inning. Red Sox tack on 2 more at the end of 4. It's 9-4 Boston. Pirates on top of the White Sox here in the top half of the fifth. Scott Podsednik leading it off. And taking ball one from Clay Buchholz. Another fairly lengthy wait for Buchholz. Podsednik with a fly out to the left in the first, a single in the third inning. Came around to score a run. Buchholz, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's given up 4 hits and 4 runs. This is pitch number 75 of his night. And it's to right center for a base hit. Over is Drew, but Sednick is on for the second time tonight with a base hit.
Fastball last time for a base hit. This time the slider from Buchholz, and he picks up the base hit. Once again, the slider stays up in the zone. And that's a perfect pitch for a left-hander to take a swing at. Hard line drive up the middle.
They've been on for the White Sox for the second time in 5 innings. Sednick stole a base back in the third. High throw that Euclid was not expecting of him standing on the bag, and Sednick will just take second.
Well, we saw this earlier in the ball game, Don, where a man standing on first base and Buchholz continues to make throws over there, and this time he gets burned on it. Sednick's not even looking at him, and Buchholz throws it by Kevin Euclid. It's like he makes his mind up that he's going to throw to first base. It doesn't matter where the runner is, and that time he gets hurt.
And more time than not lately, they haven't even had really a lead.
Well, they got a foot in the bag. That time Podsednik wasn't even looking at him.
So Podsednik at second base now. Beckham has yet to see a pitch. There's one, and he hits a fly ball to center. Ellsbury drifting back to make the catch as Podsednik will tag and venture towards third. Beckham is out number 1. Well, tonight's Chevy Equinox August road trip contest contestant is Art Anderson Jr. of Mansfield, Mass. The Boston player hits for the cycle in tonight's game. Art will win a 2010 Chevy Equinox, most fuel efficient crossover vehicle on the highway. Visit nessa.com/Chevy for your chance to win. 1 out. Sednick at third base, and Jermaine Dye, the batter. He has done the same thing twice. That's ground back to Clay Buchholz. Tried to hold up. In the dirt, and it's 2-0. The line for Buchholz. White Sox getting 2 in the second, 2 in the third. Buchholz walked 2 in the second. They both turned into runs. And 2 base hits in the third, including the 2-run home run by Gordon Beckham. Time the White Sox had a 4-1 advantage. Dye rips it foul.
Buchholz has only had 1 real easy inning in this ball game, and that was way back in the first inning when he had a 1-2-3 inning.
Well, Dye had 34 home runs last year. He's got 24 so far this year. In his 5th season as a member of the White Sox, came up in the Atlanta Braves organization. 1 season with Atlanta, then he went to Kansas City for 5 years, a couple of years in Oakland. Now 5 years with the White Sox. Ball 3, full count to Dye. And Mark Burley, who the Red Sox will miss in this series. Freddie Garcia tomorrow, Gavin Floyd on Wednesday, John Danks on Thursday. Dye rips this down the left field line, a foul ball.
Coach keeps pounding Dye inside with those fastballs, and Jermaine Dye keeps pounding those fastballs foul down the left field line. Once again, that fastball middle in. He's only thrown one pitch, a slider away from him in this whole at bat.
Swing and a miss, gets the fastball away by him. Third strikeout for Buchholz, 2 down in the inning.
That's a great job there by the combination of Martinez and Buchholz. After everything was inside, they go back to the outside part of the plate with the fastball, and Jermaine Dye very late on the swing. They pounded him inside almost that whole at bat with the exception of one slider. Then they go to that fastball away to record the strikeout.
So 2 down here in the 5th. Sednick still at third base. Jim Thome, the batter. Lined out to right in the 2nd. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. Takes strike 1 from Buchholz. Two and one to Thome. In each of his last 3 starts, Buchholz has gone at least 6 innings. He's got 2 outs here in the 5th. And again tonight, getting plenty of offense. One of the guys who's received a great deal of support this year. 9 runs so far for the Red Sox offense. It's a 2-1 to Jim Thome. It's inside for ball 3.
Now, this has not been an easy outing for Clay Buchholz.
He walks Thome. It is the 3rd walk given up by Buchholz. Comes with 2 outs here in the 5th. Get one of the best sports sections in the country delivered right to your home every day. Sign up now for convenient Boston Globe home delivery. Call 888-MY-GLOBE or go to bostonglobe.com/sports. John Farrell, the pitching coach, out to talk to Buchholz. There's been no action in the Red Sox pen, but some stirring going on right now. And it looks like Ramon Ramirez is going to start tossing. As Buchholz running into some trouble here in the 5th. White Sox with runners at the corners and 2 down, and Paul Konerko coming up. Konerko walked in the 2nd inning, grounded out to short in the 3rd. Takes strike one. '90th pitch of the night for Clay Buchholz. And it's inside, ball one, 1-1. Last time the Red Sox saw the White Sox, August 29th through the 31st last year. Red Sox took 2 out of 3. They have 1 series left, 4-game series in Chicago, August 4th through the 7th. And that's it. 1 here, 1 there. And that's the season series. Ball 2, 2-1.
Actually, that'll be September 4th through the 7th, right?
What did I say, August?
Yeah, because I was going to ask you the results of those games.
It's over.
We don't have to go to Chicago.
September 4th through the 7th. High drive to left. Jason Bay going back, looking up. Ball is gone. Into the monster seats. A 3-run home run for Paul Konerko. And it's now 9-7 Red Sox on top.
Well, as I said, this has not been an easy night for Clay Buchholz. Very inconsistent with a lot of his pitches tonight. That was a fastball to Konerko that he hits for the home run. Victor Martinez sets up inside. The ball is on the inside part of the plate, but Konerko's waiting for it.
So a 2-run game now, and Carlos Quentin coming up, Terry Francona coming out. That'll be the night for Clay Buchholz, who cannot get through the 5th. 9-7 Red Sox lead. Buchholz charged with 7 runs. Webb's Bass Centers are offering even greater savings of 10% on all sales this Friday and Saturday, August 28th and 29th. Visit frankwebb.com for more details, and you'll find a showroom near you. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by your 2010 Fusion Hybrid at your New England Ford dealer. Juan Ramirez into the game with 2 outs, bases empty here in the 5th. Carlos Quentin rounding the first one foul. For Ramirez, he appears in his 55th game of the year, 6-3 mark out of the pen, 2.67 ERA, and an opponent batting average of .221 against Ramon Ramirez.
Last outing coming against the Yankees back on the 21st, gave up 3 earned runs in that game.
That came in just an inning. Line on Clay Buchholz lasted 92 pitches, could not get through the 5th. 4 2/3, 7 runs. Gave up 2 home runs, a 2-run shot for Gordon Beckham in the 3rd, 3-run home run for Paul Konerko in the 5th. For Konerko, his 23rd home run of the season. He went and strikes out. It ends the 5th with 3 runs for the White Sox. 9-7 Boston. Top half of the 5th inning for the White Sox. 9-7. Red Sox on top as they come to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. 6, 7, and 8 for the Red Sox. Jason Bay, Mike Lowell, J.D. Drew. As Bay takes the breaking ball for ball 1. Bay has been on twice, single in the 2nd, walked in the 3rd. His walk in the 3rd produced a run and his 88th RBI of the year. Broken bat, 1 hopper at Alexei Ramirez, and there's 1 down in the 5th. During the WEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon on Thursday and Friday, watch the fundraising total grow towards the $5 million goal on the Arbella Insurance Tote Board. Make your gift now at Nesson.com. One out in the 5th. Mike Lowell coming up. Lowell grounded out to shortstop in the 2nd. Hit a 3-run home run in the 3rd. Carrasco getting some outs, going some innings here for Ozzie Guillen's been in the game since the 3rd. Starter tonight for the White Sox, Jose Contreras, going just 2 2/3. So look at that pen early and hoping DJ Carrasco can continue to get some outs here for the White Sox.
It might be the first time tonight he's thrown back-to-back fastballs.
This breaking ball misses, and it's 1-2. Popped up, playable in foul ground for Konerko. And there's 2 down.
That's that drop down to the side delivery again by Carrasco. That time he throws the breaking ball from that angle and fools Mike Lowell. Just giving that hitter another look. And that time it was very successful against Mike Lowell. We've seen him throw the fastball from down there and also the breaking ball.
So 2 down here in the 5th, and JD Drew, the batter. He has walked and fouled out. The center field. Sednick is out there. And he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 fifth for Carrasco. It's a 9-7 Red Sox lead at the end of 5. A.J. Brzezinski leads it off here in the 6th inning for the White Sox. 9-7. The Red Sox on top of the White Sox. Brzezinski, Ramirez, and Nix. 7, 8, and 9 for Chicago. Brzezinski has a single and a double. He's driven in a run. Mentioned a .313 batting average coming in. It's been a very good year. Back to the mound. Ramirez has got it, and Brzezinski's out number 1. Tonight, don't miss the premiere of NESN's newest show, Pocket Money, presented by H Ticket, hosted by New England superfan Paul Fitzy Fitzgerald. Pocket Money gives people on the streets of New England a chance to win some cash just by answering general sports trivia. Catch the premiere of Pocket Money tonight, immediately following the Red Sox final.
Been a lot of Fitzgeralds called Fitzy for short.
Pretty much all of them, right?
I think so, yeah.
Do you know any Fitzies besides
I've known a few Fitzies in my life, yeah. By the way, what did he take $30 away from us?
He did. He claimed he was. This is on the ground short. Gonzalez to his left. Low throw. Youkilis, a nice job of digging it out. 2 down.
Nice pick over at first base by Kevin Youkilis, saving an error for Alex Gonzalez. Comes up a little bit short, but a nice scoop at first base by Youkilis.
So 2 down, and they'll go after Jason Nix, who was grounded out and struck out 0 for 2. A lot has been made of Victor Martinez getting used to the Red Sox pitching staff. How big a deal do you think that is to learn everybody's strengths and weaknesses here in a short amount of time?
I think it's a very big deal. You know, seeing these guys, actually he's faced a lot of these guys in the batter's box, but he hasn't had to catch them. And it is a learning process. Talk a little bit more about that a little later.
It's a 1-2-3 6th inning and a 9-7 Red Sox lead. On top of the White Sox, Alex Gonzalez, Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Pedroia to bat in the home half of the 6th inning. DJ Carrasco back on the mound for the White Sox. He has retired the last 4 Red Sox in a row, and 6 of the last 7. As Gonzalez hits one high in the air to left field. Quinton back at the wall to make the catch. It's time to bring you up to speed with the AT Rapid Rewind. Bottom of the 3rd inning was a wild one for the Red Sox and for Jose Contreras. Down his first base line, all he's going to do is pick it up and tag Ortiz, and he's out of the jam. Instead, he gives up 6 runs. A walk with the bases loaded to Jason Bay. He'd uncork a wild pitch with Lowell at the plate, scores another run. And then Lowell with a 3-run home run. It's all part of a 6-run 3rd. With 1 out, it's AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. With 1 out, Jacoby Ellsbury. A double his last time up. It's ground ball this time, right side. Nick spins and fires wide. Reaching is Ellsbury. Glances off the glove of Konerko, and that momentum was really taking him to the foul line as he let that one go.
At first, I thought that Nix was going to dive to make this play. He did not have to dive, spins around, and the throw's going to be a little bit off target at first base. Gets by Konerko. We'll see how they score this. I would think it would have to go as a throwing error, because if he makes a good throw, he's got Jacoby Ellsbury at first base.
They do indeed charge Jason Nix with an error.
Well, here's a chance for Jacoby to set the Red Sox record with stolen bases.
There's strike one to Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia with a double in the first, popped out in the third, sacrifice fly in the fourth. And he picked up his 54th RBI of the year. Teki Okajima up in the pen. Ramirez retiring all four batters he faced. Tommy Harper with 54 thefts in 1973. Jacoby Ellsbury with 54 in 09. Tried to run on CC Sabathia, but they snuffed it out and able to get him. Last night's game, a bid for 55. Trying to get on the same page. AJ Przinsky heads up.
No balls, one strike. Always a chance for a pitch out on that count.
See how costly the error for Jason Nix is. Allows Ellsbury to reach. One out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Bloop to right. It'll fall in for a hit. Ellsbury takes second base. Pedroia with his second hit of the night, and it's first and second with one away.
Now Dustin Pedroia had to really cover a lot of the plate to pick up that base hit. A big sweeping breaking ball that's away from Pedroia. Reaches out. That ball's almost on the ground. And drops it in front of Jermaine Dye out there in right field.
Two on, one away, and here's Victor Martinez. Grounded out in the first, walked and scored in the third, lined out to second base in the fourth inning. Action for the White Sox. A left-hander, Randy Williams, is up. Carrasco has been in since the third inning and so far has been charged with 2 runs. Martinez slices it foul back into the crowd.
This really has been kind of a strange game tonight. No real flow to this game.
Ellsbury at second, Pedroia at first, one out. Time call.
Alexi Ramirez, the shortstop, was directly behind the second base bag that time, with Ellsbury getting his lead. See where Ramirez is the shortstop. Looked like he wanted to put a pickoff play on him. See that glove kind of flap out like that? Sign to the pitcher that maybe he wants to spin and throw there.
Strike 2, and it's 1-2 to Victor Martinez. Ellsbury at second, Pedroia at first. Up and away for ball 2. This time they try the pickoff play, but Ellsbury back to the bag. Martinez hits a fly ball to short right. Ty got a late break, but has time to recover. And he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Victor Martinez is retired. 2 down.
A good pitch there by Carrasco as he really jams Victor Martinez. Gets that fastball inside and ties up Martinez. Looks like more of a cut fastball than straight fastball.
Two down for Kevin Youkilis. He struck out looking in the first inning. Was hit by a pitch in the third. Single to drive in a run in the fourth inning. Line to left, a base hit. Quinton is up and throwing as Ellsbury is stopped at third. And Youkilis has his second hit. He's on base 3 times tonight. Red Sox have him loaded.
That ball hit so hard, even with the great speed of Jacoby Ellsbury at second base, you had to hold him at third. Line shot by Youkilis. Last time it was up the middle, this time to left field. You can see where Ellsbury is when Quinton gets the ball. No chance to score him.
It's Ozzie Guillen with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Right field roof box seats. Book your Red Sox limo package now by visiting redsox.com/limo. Back at Fenway Park, where Randy Williams comes into the game for the White Sox. 10th appearance, 2.16 ERA. But it's hitting at 200 against Williams. 7 of his 9 outings have been scoreless.
Called up from AAA Charlotte back on July the 29th. Big league time with Seattle, San Diego, and Colorado.
Bases filled with Red Sox, 2 down here in the 6th inning, trying to add on to a 2-run advantage. As David Ortiz is 0 for 3 in the game. Swing and a miss. Outside 1-1. Further action for the White Sox. Octavio Dotel. On the corner for strike 2, Ortiz disagrees. 1-2.
Take a look in the Mika pitch zone, see what Mika has to say. Ball was away. Very similar to the pitch that Big Papi swung at for his first strike.
Outside 2-2. E.J. Carrasco responsible for the men on. Ellsbury at third base, Pedroia at second, Euclid at first. He's been charged with 2 runs so far. Ortiz strikes out. Red Sox leave him loaded. Done with 6, 9-7 Boston. Park, and the top of the White Sox order, Scott Podsednik. He was 2 for 3. He has singled twice and scored 2 runs. More Ramon Ramirez, who's now gone an inning and a third. There is action behind him. Okajima and Bard. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. The Buckholz tonight going 4 2/3, giving up 6 hits and 7 runs, including 2 home runs, 1 to Gordon Beckham, 1 to Paul Konerko. Walked 3, struck out 3. But he did not go the minimum to make himself eligible for a victory tonight. Strike 2, and it's a full count.
I'd imagine Ramirez has quite a bit of experience against these White Sox, being in the same division last year, pitching for Kansas City.
Dunkin' Donuts is in its 10th year of hosting local youth groups and charitable organizations in the Dunkin' Dugout. Special seating section here at Fenway Park. Thousands of children have had the chance to get your Red Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. Here's ball 4. And Sednick with a leadoff walk is on for the 3rd time tonight. Here's Gordon Beckham. A 2-run home run back in the 3rd, a 1-for-3 night.
Sednick at first base, already with 1 steal in the game tonight.
Inside, almost hit Beckham for ball 1.
Proper way to turn to get out of the way of an inside fastball.
Gordon Beckham, a first-round pick, 8th overall in 2008. He's on top 9-7 in the 9th now in Toronto. Beckham fouls off the 1-0, 1-1. Beckham entering the season ranked by Baseball America as the #1 prospect in the White Sox organization. And this season has been very good for the White Sox. 8 home runs, 45 runs batted in. 22-year-old from Atlanta, Georgia. There for strike 2, 1-2. Beckham out of the University of Georgia led the Bulldogs to a 2nd place finish in the 2008 College World Series. Will becoming a 1st-round draft choice. Pops it up. Pedroia back is 2nd. Gonzalez is there too. Gonzalez takes over and makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning. Well, tomorrow night, join us on NESN for Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe's Red Sox Game Day Live with Tom Karen, Jim Rice, Heidi Watney, Jerry Remy, and me. John Lester looks for his 11th win of the season. The Rangers begin a 3-game series versus the Yankees. Plus, Mike Andrews joins us live on Yawkey Way with a preview of Thursday's Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. It's all coming up tomorrow night at 6 p.m. only on NESN. Sednick, who walked to begin the inning, is at first, and a balk has been charged.
Ramirez must have just started up and then stopped. Let's take a look. Up he goes and stops. That's a balk. Has to be one continuous motion going into the set position.
I take strike 1. He is 0 for 3 in the game tonight. He's grounded back to the mound twice and struck out swinging. Since Ramirez has been in the game, he's thrown, this will be his 25th pitch. An inning and 2/3 of relief came on in the 5th. There's 1 out here in the 7th. 2-1 to Jermaine Dye. So Okajima and Bard warming in the pen for the Red Sox.
That's maybe the last batter for Ramirez. You get the left-handed Jim Thome on deck.
In the dirt, Martinez does a nice job to block that. And it's 3-1 now to Jermaine Dye.
And Martinez has made a couple of nice blocks in this game tonight. That's the slider right there. Gets down on his knees and just plays it right off his chest.
Full count to Dye. They're still throwing hard. 95 on that fastball. Buchholz only able to go 4 2/3 in the game tonight, giving up 7 runs. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning allowed by Ramirez. Red Sox have the tying runs on as Terry Francona makes his way out to make the change. Okajima coming in. White Sox threatening in the 7th. It's 9-7 Boston. Mason's extra innings with TC Nick DeFardo. You'll get up to the date AL wildcard updates, post-game comments from Terry Francona, and hear from the players. The Red Sox Clubhouse Uncut. It's all coming up right after the game. 2 on, 1 out in this top half of the 7th inning. The new pitcher for the Red Sox is Hideki Okajima. Okajima, his 56th appearance, 4-0 out of the pen, 2.77 ERA. .213 opponent batting average. Okajima last working at Toronto, did not appear in the series against New York. Won an inning on the 19th. Scoreless inning at that against the Jays. He's given up 3 earned runs in his last 18 innings pitched. Some bluffs off the backside, sending Podsednik back to the bag. Ramirez goes an inning and 2/3, responsible for the 2 men on. He walked them both. That is 5 walks allowed by Red Sox pitching tonight. Jim Thome, the batter. And it's strike 1 to Thome. One at bat for Tommy against Okajima in his career, 0 for 1. Tillman tonight is lined to right, struck out swinging and walked. He's also scored a run.
Now with that speed at second base, Posednik, he's getting a lot of attention from Okajima. 3 different times he looked back at him prior to that pitch.
Ball 2-2-1. Fly ball to right field, right center. Ellsbury cutting over. And he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. No advance for the base runners. 2 down. Jordan's Furniture is the furniture and mattress store of the Boston Red Sox. Visit Jordans.com for New England's largest selection of brand name furniture and mattresses. All the Jordans guaranteed underprice. Terry Francona headed to the mound. He's asked Kevin Youkilis to join them as he now makes the change. Bard coming in. It is 9-7. Red Sox on top of the White Sox. Part of the game summary is brought to you by Comcast. Red Sox doing a lot of their business tonight in the third inning, where they scored 6 times. Contreras could have been out of the inning, giving up no runs, but because of this error, the inning continued. Red Sox would score 6 runs. One of the bigger blows, a 3-run home run by Mike Lowell. For Lowell, his 16th home run of the year. 2 home runs tonight for the White Sox. A 3-run shot for Paul Konerko in the 5th brings Chicago back within 2 runs. That's where we're at right now, 9-7. White Sox have the tying run is on base. 2 on, 2 down. New pitcher is Daniel Bard, his 35th appearance. 48 strikeouts in 37 innings pitched. And he hits Konerko. Fastball at 98. Konerko. Believe that he was hit.
Yeah, he was hit. There's no question about that. He's just getting all his equipment off right now. The elbow pad, shin pad. None of those things helped on that particular pitch.
He's got a lot of stuff. He heads down to first base. Base is loaded. 2 walks and a hit batter. Carlos Quinn will be the batter. He walked in the second, flied out in the fourth, struck out in the fifth. Chance here for the White Sox, trailing by 2 runs. They bat in the top of the 7th. White Sox have used 3 pitchers in the inning. Winton takes ball 1. Sednick at third base, Jermaine Dye at second base, Paul Konerko at first base. Foul fly, and it's 1-1.
Red Sox have to speed those bats up a little bit. 98 on that last fastball from Bard.
Ball 2 that time at 99, 2-1. Bard lately has been touched up. He's given up 5 runs in his last 7 games. And overall 8 earned runs in 5 2/3. Fouled off to the right, and it's 2-2. It is at second and third, the responsibility of Ramon Ramirez. Bard a strike away from getting out of this jam in the 7th. To right field, struck well. Drew going back. He's got to play. Makes it. White Sox leave them loaded. 7th inning stretch time, 9-7 Red Sox. Time for a Sports Desk update with Catherine Tappan. Shop of the Red Sox at redsox.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps, t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop redsox.com. Shop. 9-7, Red Sox on top as we head to the home half of the 7th inning. And a new pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, 4th of the night. It's Octavio Dotel. 52nd appearance, 2.59 earned run average. The opponent hitting in 214 against Dotel, 61 strikeouts in 48 and 2/3 innings. He's 7th in strikeouts, and he's given up just 1 earned run in his last 14 innings pitched. Worked the day before yesterday against the Orioles. The Rays game has gone final. Tampa Bay winning 12-7 over the Blue Jays. Tampa Bay starting the night in the wild card scenario. 3 games back as quick work made of Jason Bay for the first out of the 7th.
The Amica Pitch Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Get the right auto and home coverage at AmicaCoverage.com. It's the home run from Mike Lowell. Pitch is supposed to be away. It stays in, and Lowell with the 3-run home run.
Lowell takes strike 1. That home run is only hit of the game tonight, 1 for 3. His 16th round tripper of the year. Tried to hold up. And did, 1-1. Three and 1 to Mike Lowell. J.D. Drew waits on deck. Red Sox batting in the 7th. Red Sox left the bases loaded in the 6th inning when David Ortiz struck out. White Sox leave the bases loaded in the 7th inning. Carlos Quentin flies out. Lowell hits one on the ground to third baseman Gordon Beckham. And there's 2 down in the 7th inning.
Well, the bullpens have done a pretty good job in this game, quieting the game down a little bit for both sides.
Yeah, the White Sox starter Jose Contreras touched for 7 runs. Red Sox starter Clay Buchholz for 7 runs. J.D. Drew has walked, fouled out, and flied out. Away for ball 2, 2-1. Fly ball to deep right. Dye going back, and that ball is gone. J.D. Drew hits his 16th home run of the year, and the Red Sox make it a 3-run lead on top, 10-7.
Well, you get a 3-run homer from your 7-hitter in the lineup, Mike Lowell, now the number 8 guy with a 3-1 count. Thinking fastball all the way, fastball right down the middle, and J.D. Drew picks up home run number 16 of the season. Big run right there for the Red Sox.
There's another $500 donated to the Red Sox Foundation for that home run, thanks to Hess and Hess Express. Hess committed to helping the cause. Second Red Sox home run of the night. Lowell had the 3-run home run in the 3rd. J.D. Drew a solo shot here in the 7th.
Seven, 8, 9 guys. You got the 3-run home run by Lowell, a solo home run by Drew, and Gonzalez 2 for 3 in the game tonight.
Fouled off, full count. Three and two to Alex Gonzalez. 2 outs here in the 7th. This is ripped down the left field line. A fair ball. Headed towards the corner as Carlos Quentin will dig it out. Gonzalez digs his way to second with his 3rd hit of the night.
When the Red Sox have gotten in those fastball situations, 3-2 count, checking fastball, Gonzalez out in front of it. J.D. Drew on a 3-1 pitch, fastball for the home run. 4 3-hit games of the season now for Alex Gonzalez.
He's at second with 2 down for Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 4 in the game tonight. Takes ball 1. 2 times Ellsbury has reached a double in the 4th, reached on an error in the 6th inning. Fastball count, a swing and a miss, 2-1. Pedroia on deck. Red Sox adding a run here so far in the 7th. They have Alex Gonzalez at second base. Two and two. Fly ball down the left field line. Quentin on the run. Into the slide. Can't get it. Fair ball. Gonzalez will score. Ellsbury's thinking 3 as he heads for third base. Here's the throw. He is safe.
But there's something you don't see very often. A ball here at Fenway Park that goes in the left field corner and ends up being a triple. You have to have Jacoby Ellsbury type speed. There's the effort there by Carlos Quentin. When he slides, the ball bounces over his head, and that's when Ellsbury starts thinking 3 bases. Very rare to see a triple here at Fenway Park on a ball in the left field corner.
Now Pedroia, who takes strike 1 from Dotel. Dotel has surrendered 2 big runs here in the 7th. And the Red Sox on top 11-7. Pedroia with a double in the first, a single in the sixth, 2 for 3 with a sac fly. Two and two. On the left field line foul.
It's almost the same type of swing that Pedroia took in his last at bat. Ended up being a base hit to the opposite field on a breaking ball. That time pulling it foul. It's amazing you hit a pitch like that. That ball was almost in the dirt away from him. There he's out in front of another breaking ball, this time pulling it foul.
Down the right field line foul again.
Be able to have the off balance like that and still make contact. That's great eye-hand coordination.
Pedroia towards the gap in left center field. That'll get down. From third base comes Ellsbury. He scores. Pedroia to second with an RBI double. Red Sox lead it 12-7.
Well, you foul off the tough breaking balls, then you get one that hangs out over the plate, and Pedroia smacks it into left center field for the two-base hit. That ball just stayed up around where the Red Sox are in Pedroia's uniform, and he just lays into it with a line drive. 6 doubles for Pedroia now in his last 3 games. 40 total now in the season. Brian Roberts of Baltimore has 47 to lead the American League.
Now Victor Martinez. Red Sox have 13 hits. Martinez does not have one. He did walk and score in the third inning, but 0 for 3 in the game tonight. And a pop up sending Ramirez back to short left to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Red Sox scored 3 times and take a 12-7 lead to the 8th. 12-7, Red Sox on top of the White Sox as we head to the 8th inning. And the Red Sox able to tack on 3 big runs in the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Brzezinski, Alexei Ramirez, Jason Nix expected in the 8th. And Daniel Bard back on the mound. Got the final out of the 7th inning. It was big at the time because the White Sox had the bases loaded, trailing by just 2. You got Carlos Quentin to fly out to right.
Yeah, very quick momentum change in this game. You see Brzezinski all geared up for that 99-mile-an-hour fastball, and he gets the breaking ball that time from Bard as Jonathan Papelbon starts to loosen up.
Has not worked in 6 days. Brzezinski with 2 hits tonight, single and a double. On the ground and fair. Towards the left field corner as Jason Bay goes to dig it out. Brzezinski into second base with his 3rd hit of the night, 2nd double.
Yeah, big night for Brzezinski. A base hit to drive in a run back in the 2nd inning, a double in the 4th inning, and now he takes the breaking ball from Bard and shoots it right down that 3rd base line. So Brzezinski, who came into the game number 9 in the American League in hitting, 3-hit night.
There's Alexei Ramirez and a sac fly in the 2nd, since then 2 groundouts. Running out of the number 8 spot in the White Sox order. And taking strike 1. Tony Pena is up for the White Sox. Going to use DJ Carrasco, Randy Williams, and Octavio Dotel. Starter tonight, Jose Contreras, just 2 2/3. An 0-2 to Alexei Ramirez. This will dribble down the 3rd baseline. It will stay fair, it appears. And it's a base hit for Alexei Ramirez.
He was bailing and wailing on that swing and just kind of hugs that right on the dirt part of the infield. Just goes to show you how level that playing field is right there. Alexei Ramirez looked completely overmatched in that at bat. Ends up getting a base hit and a little dribbler like that right down the 3rd baseline.
John Farrell out to talk to Bard. First 2 have reached here for the White Sox in the 8th. They have a pinch hitter coming up for Jason Nix. It's Mark Kotze. His return to Fenway Park. "13 games with the White Sox. He's 8 for 34 as Papelbon continuing to warm. Saito is up as well. Kotze, 357 lifetime average as a pinch hitter. 2nd highest mark among active players, at least 50 pinch hit plate appearances, behind only Seth Smith. And here he is pinch hitting with 2 on, nobody out in the 8th. It's strike 1 to Kotze. Kotze in 27 games with the Red Sox was hitting at .257 for being designated for assignment. That happened on July 24th. Most parts of 2 years with the Red Sox. Brzezinski at second, Ramirez at first, nobody out here in the 8th. Down and in, and it's 2-2. On the ground left side, Gonzalez slowly hit, will go to first base with it to get Katze for the first out of the inning. Brzezinski to third, Ramirez to second.
That's really the only play that Gonzalez had. Too much of a gamble to try to go to second base to get a force out there, so just makes the play over to first base to get the sure out. Red Sox with the 5-run lead.
Second and third, one out. Setnik, the batter, has had a good night from the top spot of the White Sox order. 2 singles and a walk, and has scored 2 runs. Falling behind 2-0, throwing hard, 100 miles per hour, but missing. Tampa Bay winning tonight 12-7 over the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees are idle tonight. Red Sox on top 12-7. Instructions to the pen. Broken back grounder up the middle. Pedroia will go to first base for the out there. And in from third comes Brzezinski with the 8th White Sox run of the night. And there's now 2 down.
When you're facing a guy like Daniel Bott who throws anywhere from 98 to 100 miles an hour, sometimes hitters have a tendency to try to quicken themselves up. They get tight. The thing you got to do is kind of just relax a little bit, you know, soft hands, and then quick to the baseball. That time Pasetnik jammed as he hit that ground ball to Pedroia at second base.
There's Gordon Beckham, who takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Beckham attempting to become the 10th White Sox player to earn American League Rookie of the Year honors. And trying to be the first White Sox player to do that since his manager, Ozzie Guillen, did it in 1985. He didn't make his Major League debut till June 4th, but his numbers have been terrific. 7 homers, 45 runs batted in. He started very slow, was 2 for 28. But since then he's hit at .318. And with runners in scoring position, he's hitting at .464. Take strike 1, and it's 2-1. down the right field line. 2-2 to Beckham. Red Sox getting a run back here in the 8th. With a 4-run pad right now for Boston with 2 outs in the top half of the 8th. Alexei Ramirez at third base, 2 outs. Strike 3 call. Strikeout for Bard. The White Sox get a run. It's 12-8 Boston. Coming up after the game, stay tuned for Granite City Electric's Red Sox final. Get all the latest updates on the AL East and the wild card race. TC and Nick DeFardo will answer viewer questions from the NESN.com inbox. Plus a preview of John Lester versus Freddie Garcia. It's all coming up after the game on NESN. 12-8, Red Sox on top of the White Sox as we head to the home half of the 8th inning. Brent Lillibridge takes over at second base after Jason Nix was hit for. Tony Pena, the new pitcher, looks inside to Youkilis. Pena's 19th appearance, 1-1 record, 4.86 ERA.
Pena came over from Arizona back in July in exchange for minor league first baseman Brandon Allen.
Youkilis has been on base 3 times tonight. Down to the count, 1-2.
Tell you one thing, Don, I've only done 2 games since April, and I've seen plenty of runs in these 2 games.
What was the first one?
20 to 10, 20 to 11, some crazy.
Two is outside, 2-2. Pena not enjoying the road. Youkilis strikes out to begin things here in the bottom of the 8th.
Looked like a slider this time from Payne to pick up the strikeout against Kevin Youkilis. So Youkilis with a couple of hits on the night, a 2-for-4 night going. Also hit by a pitch.
There's Ortiz, 0-for-4 in the game tonight. As David takes strike one. Grounded out in the second, reached on an error in the third, grounded out in the fourth, struck out in the sixth. Check swing foul.
By the way, that pitch to end last inning for Daniel Bott was nasty. Guy's been throwing 99 to 100 miles an hour, and he drops a slider on Beckham to pick up the strikeout. There's that final pitch of last inning, the breaking ball, and you can see how that back started to bend by Beckham. He knew it.
Ortiz to center field as Sednick makes the catch for the second out of the eighth. Tonight, don't miss the premiere of NESN's newest show, Pocket Money, presented by Ace Ticket, hosted by New England superfan Paul Fitzy Fitzgerald. Pocket Money gives people in the streets of New England a chance to win some extra cash just by answering general sports trivia questions. Catch the premiere of Pocket Money tonight, immediately following the Red Sox final. 2 down in the eighth, and Jason Bay, the batter, he singled and walked tonight, been on twice, also grounded out, struck out, and jolts one to center field, but Sednick is back there again to make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 eighth inning. We head for the ninth, 12-8. Red Sox, Papelbon coming on. Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by New England Ford Dealers, Bermuda Tourism, New England Chrysler Dealers, Dunkin' Donuts, your Subaru dealers of New England, and by Southwest Airlines. Ninth inning back at Fenway Park. Red Sox on top 12-8. New pitcher for the Red Sox. 6 days worth of rest for Jonathan Papelbon into the game to make his 52nd appearance of the year. A non-save situation, but he's 29 out of 32 in that category. And a 227 opponent batting average. Walks have been up though on the year, 23 total. As Jermaine Dye leads it off in the ninth. Dye walked his last time up. Bard went an inning and a third, giving up a run on 2 hits. Didn't walk anybody, struck out a batter, hit a batter. And it's a ball and a strike to Jermaine Dye.
White Sox seeing some pretty good fastballs over the last couple of innings. Bard at 99, and that last one 96 from Papelbon.
Ahead 1-2. Dye now, Tomey next, and then Konerko expected here in the ninth. 3, 4, and 5. Popped up, foul as Euclid gives chase. It's back into the seats. Seven of the 8 runs that the White Sox have charged to tonight's Red Sox starter Clay Buchholz with 4 2/3 innings. Not around long enough to pick up the win, so did not go 5. Ramon Ramirez, a pitcher of record right now. A 1-2 pitch to Jermaine Dye. Got him. 96 on the gas from Papelbon, out number 1 of the ninth.
Elevating that fastball, going up and in to pick up the strikeout against Jermaine Dye. Second time he has struck out tonight. We had that shot of Clay Buchholz in the Red Sox dugout. Just didn't seem to find a pitch tonight that was working for him at all. Changeup wasn't very good tonight for him, which is usually an excellent pitch for him. There's no consistency with his fastball.
One down in the ninth. Jim Tomey, the batter. Tomey is lined out, struck out, walked, and flied out. High strike call, and it's 1-1. Late in the cut, and it's 1-2.
Papelbon getting some swings and misses in this inning. Staying away from Jim Tomey with the fastball.
Papelbon struck out Jermaine Dye. Ready with a 1-2 for Jim Tomey. Away, and it's 2-2. Tell me now, Konerko next. Red Sox on top by 4. Ball 3, full count.
Just on top of the Amica strike zone.
Struck him out. Back-to-back Ks for Papelbon. Reaching back for a little extra at 97, 2 down.
As I said, quite a few swings and misses tonight in that Papelbon fastball. You mentioned, Don, he's had a ton of rest. 6 days since he's worked, and it's showing tonight. Little extra zip on the fastball.
Two outs for Paul Konerko. A 3-run shot in the 5th to bring the White Sox at that time back within 2. Down by 4 with 2 outs in the 9th. There's ball 1. Behind 2-0. Fouled off, and it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Red Sox pitching's retired 5 White Sox in a row. Tigers, the team the White Sox are chasing, are on the West Coast tonight, taking on the Angels. They have a 1-0 advantage in the 2nd. 2-1 to Konerko. Almost gets hit again. He was hit last time up. 3-1.
Konerko just getting those hands out of the way of that inside fastball from Papelbon.
Ball 4 and a 2-out walk for Paul Konerko. 6th walk given up by Red Sox pitching. 2-out walk here allowed by Papelbon. Brings up Carlos Quentin. A walk way back in the 2nd. Since then, 2 flyouts, a strikeout. Ball 1 away. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Papelbon rearing back in 95, and Carlos Quentin trying to hit that ball to Cambridge. Is that power against power?
Wow.
Is that the best I can get out of you? Done.
Wow.
Wow.
That's all you're getting right now.
Wow.
That's about it. 2-1.
At 10:50 at night. Wow.
This one fouled off below us, and the White Sox are down to their last strike. Two outs, ninth inning. Konerko at first. Papelbon ready with a 2-2. Quentin fouls it off to the right. We'll do it again. Ball three, and it's a full count.
I don't believe Papelbon's thrown a breaking ball since being in the game. All fastballs from Jonathan.
Three and two. Fly ball to left field. Bay goes back, makes the catch, and the Red Sox win. Boston comes away with game one of this four-game series against the White Sox as they win this first game 12-8, banging out 13 hits along the way. With the Red Sox victory, they now are a game and a half ahead of the Rangers in the AL wildcard race. The Rays keep pace tonight as they grab a victory.